Let's take a look at the basics. That is the menu bar that you'll see on each page that you're creating for your website. So when you start out, you're going to just see this first panel and the little congratulations. We need to have an element. So add element, text, and that will go away when we add the element. And we can make this say the menu and center it and center it. There we go. Okay, but what we'd like to take a look at is up here. So let's go through these. This little house is going to take you back from your page view to your site pages view, where you see all of the different pages that you may have created. And if it's your first page, you'll only have home, unless you've renamed it something, as I have here. That's a beginning. The next thing you see is this little monitor. And this means you're looking at the desktop view. In the desktop view, if you click on the little logo from Builderall with the octopus, that will take you from Pages View to Site View and show you all the different published, and I don't have any but unpublished sites that you have created. So I've got 7 of them here, and I can create a new one here or there. And if there's some that I've not yet published, they'll appear right underneath, and I can just scroll down to see those. So there's a little shortcut. So desktop can get you to see all of your pages, and then from that you can go and see all of the websites that you've created. Now this is mobile, which will take whatever you've created and show it to you as if you were on a phone. So right here, we don't have a lot of information, and so we don't see a lot of information. But if I go to my other site that has a ton of stuff, and I have to do it this way, and click on mobile, then that big website becomes very narrow, like you'd see on a phone. And everything lines up. Everything that goes from one side to the other now becomes underneath. If for some reason things get out of order, then you will have available to you little up and down arrows to move them up until they're in the right place. So it's worth double checking. Desktop, mobile view. The next thing over is the title of the page you're working on. And then we have a little eyeball. That's because you can hide elements or panels. Let's say something's just too small on mobile. If you want a mobile version of, say, a picture that you've taken, you can create the desktop version and the mobile version, hide the desktop version from the mobile view. And your hidden elements, if you click it again, will show up so that all of those that you have created are available to slide back onto your palette. This is the ruler. And if you click on that, boom, now you can measure things both horizontally and vertically to make sure you are creating just what you want to. These double bars create grid lines. This is important because if someone's looking at your site on a very small monitor, they're not necessarily going to see what's off to the edges because their monitor just isn't that wide. But everything within the grid lines will show up properly regardless of the size of the monitor that they're looking at. So that's really helpful. So top and side rulers, when you hide elements, use these grid lines to make sure everyone can see. Now we come to tutorials, and tutorials are video lessons that teach you how to do practically everything. So what we've got here is just the condensed version, but if you click on tutorials, you are going to see videos of all sorts of things that you may need to do. So this is very, very handy. And they're short. They're sometimes 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes. And I don't think anything goes past 10 minutes. So that's really handy. Now, if you're working on something and want to see what it looks like this box is in the way right now, this editing panel. But if I click on preview, then it goes away and I'll be able to see what it looks, for the most part, what it looks like in the real world once it's published onto the internet. So here's my working version of this page, and here's the preview. Okay. That takes me to the last one, which is save, which is pretty straightforward. You want to save all the time. You just never know when some glitch may happen. You want to make sure that you are saving often. That's pretty much it. Oh, an easy mistake to make is that if you are trying to make a change to something, to this image, and you click by mistake, so I'm trying to change the image, but look, it says panel. So you need to make sure that what it says up here, image, matches what it says here. Otherwise, you start making changes to a part of the site that you didn't intend to make changes to. One of the glitches that hopefully will be gone by the time you see this is that sometimes an item can vanish and it's underneath a panel, and that's hard to get rid of. If you shrink the panel, change size so it gets very narrow instead of deep, then the thing that's missing may show up, and then you can move it out of the way or delete it and go back to the size you need and then put it where you want again. And that's pretty much it. So you see, you can get back to home, desktop, mobile, rulers, hidden items, grid lines, tutorials, previews, save. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching. If you've found some value here, please like and subscribe to the BuilderAllGuy channel. And be sure to check out my website, thebuilderallguy.com. And leave some comments below. Love to get your feedback. Thanks again.